FOG Andrew here from the family of gamers. Welcome, War Gamers, to an exciting, awesome episode. So, a couple days ago, I did a video talking about the Worms board game Kickstarter, and now we are going to be talking about some of the updates in the Kickstarter. So, if we take a look at the page, the Kickstarter page for the board game, and also if you haven't checked out that video, go check out that video after this one. But they've raised a lot of money from this Kickstarter, $364,000 right now. Crazy. With 11 days to go, I'm sure that number is going to go up. But if you haven't backed the Kickstarter and you're interested, this is definitely the time to do so because they got a lot of awesome daily reveals that they're doing. That it seems like they're not necessarily doing stretch goals. It seems like they're doing daily reveals kind of thing that are going to be added into the Kickstarter boxes that you're going to get. So 11 days to go. So if you haven't backed it already, go definitely do so. If we go to updates here, we're going to take a look at some of these updates. The first update was kind of just saying they were funded in 13 minutes. Nothing crazy there. But what we want to look at is the second update for day 2, where they reveal some new stuff that's going to be a part of the the box set that you're going to get. And as you can see, today that daily reveal was you get a Super Sheep card and also a miniature of a worm holding up the sheep. So that's pretty cool. It seems like they're doing like miniatures and cards and additional cards that they're putting into the box for these daily reveals. So it seems like it's going to be a pretty cool stuff that we're getting. And we'll take a look at the other stuff as well. But the actual card itself seems pretty good because we'll talk about it later. How they did put out the rule book, which we'll take a look at later. But yeah, Super Sheep card looks pretty cool. The mini looks cool. They talk about some stuff with generating the map and different gameplay stuff with generating the actual map. Placing the wind dial, then each player places a hex, and then each player places a worm and all that. So looks pretty cool. I'm very, very excited for this game. Then we have the day 3 update, which is a pretty cool one. As you can see, you get the Dragon Ball card, which actually seems pretty good gameplay wise, and then you get this cool miniature of a worm doing the Dragon Ball with like a headband and stuff. So that's pretty cool. The Dragon Ball card is actually good because if you don't really know that much about the game and how it works, I'll kind of give you a little bit of an explanation. I'm not going to tell you how to play, but I'll give you a little bit of an idea. Basically, this means you get to move. This means you get to use the Dragon Ball, and then this means you get to move again. So that's actually pretty good that you get to move twice with just the one card, basically for free, and you get to do an attack. So that's actually a pretty good card. Then they have a Q&A here with the sculptor Luigi Terzi. I hope I said that right, Terzi. They talk about different stuff about the game, and they also mention do you have a favorite worm that you sculpted for the campaign? And his 3 favorite are the worm with the sheep, the worm with the vase, and then the disco worm, which we have not seen yet. So it looks like he's gonna have like an afro and like some kind of pistol or Uzi or something in his hand. But that's probably gonna be one of the next daily reveals, so I'm kind of excited to see that. The next update for day 4 is if it lets me click it. We got 2 minis. It's a worm with a Molotov cocktail and a worm with a flamethrower, which looks really cool. It looks like he's got like a mustache and like he's got the flamethrower and like the tank on the back. The minis are really funny and really cool. I'm really excited for to get these minis in hand. And then they also talk about some gameplay mechanics, the sudden death gameplay mechanic, where if you go through the deck and stuff like that, this is sudden death where every you know, worm either has 1 HP or something crazy happens, like a nuclear bomb, Armageddon, weapons of mass destruction, all these different things that could happen at the end of the game to end the game, basically, when you run out of cards in the deck. So it kind of explains some of that stuff here. And again, you can go look at this stuff for yourself. I'm just kind of giving you guys a little bit of an overview of the updates here. And then, so if we go to day 5 here, this was the big one here. You get to read the rule book, which I have opened here, and I have read through. And the daily reveal for this day is a worm with a wig and musket, and a pirate worm as well. So those are pretty cool models. I really like the worm with the musket. I think that's probably my favorite worm miniature that has been shown off. And then it also talks about a closer look at the collector's edition with the Super Sheep miniatures that you also get with the game. And then talking about pledge comparisons, all that stuff. And then, yeah, the rule book here, I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but, you know, you can take a look at it for yourself. But, it's just a draft rule book, kind of explains how the game works and stuff. I read through it. You know, the game seems really fun and cool, and they really knocked it out of the park with trying to make it like the video game. So I'm very excited for this. I know I keep saying it, but I really am. And then the last update, which was for today, you get a basically Rocketeer worm with a jetpack, and then the Railgun card as a weapon, which looks pretty cool. This is definitely this or the worm with the musket are one of my two favorites, so I'm excited for that. And then there's a Q&A with the game designer Jack Caesar, asking questions about different mechanics of the game, different changes to the game, stuff like that, challenges for the game, all that stuff. So it seems cool if you want to read through all that. I'm going to have the link to the Kickstarter page in the description. I think if you're interested in the game, you should read the rule book from Update 5 and then see if that's something that you're interested in, because if you're interested in the board game, I definitely think that you should pledge some your hard-earned money into this game, because that's definitely what I'm going to do. So 11 days to go. Definitely check it out. The link will be in the description. And guys, stay tuned, because I will be doing another update for the next daily reveals and stuff like that next week. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, guys, check out the videos on the screen here, and go check out the last Worms board game video that I did on the Kickstarter. I did a whole review and look at the Kickstarter. Go check that out. Subscribe for more videos like this one coming out in the future, and I'll see you in the next one.